Hey guys, so welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing what if Poland and Germany or Alice in World War II. Oh yeah, Denmark. Okay, Germany would Switzerland from all three of them, and they will already accept, and they will become the allies. But this time, what we do is start in a different way. But first, he has to do some fun stuff. And that's what, guys. The UK, so UK and Bangladesh join in as well. Border will join in as well. And the first started is Spain. Fence and border these soldiers will do most of the work. But we're not with that whole of this land. And French Monaco and the United Kingdom, if you don't remember, would already have some land here. And so they was now sort of invading. They were that only a little bit, but okay, here's a BCD. Yep. Okay. Next, USSR now did they won Poland. But now they need to face all of these. Romania will join in. Yep. But the United Kingdom will now start invading Ireland. And yep, they were strictly invaded. Okay, in the first couple of days, both soldiers will not be ready. But Poland knows something. Pretty much a lot of Europe is coming. Finland was gonna join in, but isn't, because when the war happened, and USSR gave Finland land. Okay, Turkey would join in. What me? Why Poland not in it? But countries like Turkey would join in. Yugoslavia would join in on it. Finland would join in as well. Okay, now it does you have to do alliances. Who's gonna win it? Oh, I don't know, but let's start it. The Soviet Union will be putting ham to Poland. A settlement. Another one. Until some Polish soldiers decided to retreat to that city. And they will set up a pretty good defenses. And now Polish soldiers, German soldiers aren't even ready yet, will now start invading here. And here Polish soldiers will now, but somehow Poland by themselves will now start to be doing pretty well. But now German soldiers will now start going into Poland and now USSR will now this city will adapt, but then Yugoslavia will now start invading. Turkey and also in that's the mere setting. That's Turkey with the clean fade Cyprus and fade islands here. I don't know why we have them, but who we guess. Turkey will focus more on the Middle East and a little bit on into Europe. But they will be getting a lot of support. There will be one more country who joined the war. Right. So this pretty much the end for the Middle East. We don't have a lot of that much of a chance. But I really wasn't sold this there. And now it will be split pretty easily. Turkey will take most of it. Okay, now the Middle East. Now Turkey's soldiers will now be able to focus on here. Okay. US Soviet was now sort invading a lot. They will meet up with Turkey's soldiers. And now around here. But now Bulgaria would be pretty much split. Okay, Italy will see everything happening. They'll be out. What? Okay, so they will now start sending soldiers here to handle this. Meanwhile, here now Denmark with that now pretty much surrender, and now a fast attack will be made. It's a super fast attack. French soldiers will now be forced to stop it and handle this, but French soldiers should hurry up, and because Berlin will be that surrounded. Yep, now USSR will now start to use a lot of their army, at the buffer army, and now all the same time, even Romania will now start getting invaded. USSR will now start booing paint. Germany would say, hey, join us. Or they would say, okay. But I don't think that, but I'll say with now that they're in a wee buddy conflict. So Germany so far really losing it. The USSR will now sort out this beaten. But the boys' troops would now be ready to fight to the bloody death. They will be bursting back. German soldiers will now retreat. So that was just pretty much be the end for the whole entire battle there. And they will retreat to the border where they will manage to do a good fight. And there was now sort of invading here. They was managed to join Berlin. They will manage to get most of it back. Except from there. Look at it. Romanian troops will now start doing something here. Oh my god. We'll now start doing something here. I mean, there's some time US Soviet troops will now. Romania would be pretty much ducked. Not even. But now. I mean, I don't know what else we meant to do Romania, but Romania would now be super took at USSR. Troops will now cut them off as some supplies. So what will Romania do? Invade USSR, yep. They would sort, no, I'm joking. Romania would instead that we push back and surrendered. Okay, Italian soldiers now. We're now sort of invading around this coast, but they will be fighting pretty hard. But even if we fight it hard, there's no point. Okay, German soldiers will now push them back to the proper defensive line. The United Kingdom Navy will now start obviously destroying any navy Norway have, and also it made a massive landing in Norway. They will now start peacefully invading Norway, and after some time they was managed to attack from the behind. Okay. After some time, all soldiers with readers were dead out of it, and now the United Kingdom was now able to save Germany. But now, what will the Soviet Union do? The Polish soldiers will now carry on fighting for their life, and after some time set up a weaker defenses. And now after some time, more countries would surrender. And now a massive riot would happen. Okay, because and now Germany was riots would happen as do wise. Okay, now this will weaken them as they was for some reason joined the Soviet Union. And now the Soviet Union is now start invading. There's sometime the Soviet Union would attack Germany, and now the UK would leave this war. So would Portugal do. Now the Soviet Union would do exactly what Germany did, and it would work better. Now after some time, Greece would surrender, and now it will be okay. Now it's Poland versus Soviet Union. Okay, Poland, give it your best shot. And now, okay, now Polish soldiers would be really mad. They would invade. And after some, as it would all adds up, as all had a lot of British, German, French, Greek, Hungary soldiers would be here. Would actually be there. But let me see what actually happened. Okay. There is a lot of soldiers there. But and now the plan would be now small riots will now start happening, and Poland soldiers would now start invading. They would tap to Moscow, but then yes, the Soviet units would be fighting. And now after some time a massive peace treaty. So when the peace treaty happened, boom, Poland would win. Now Poland would do it. But now Poland would do it. Poland would have won. Poland would have beat everyone. Nobody but Poland. Until San Marie. No, that I'm joking. Anyways, guys, this will be the end of the video. After 10 years later, Italy would sunk. The water will now start adapting. They will split Poland in half, surround the city, and now start invading. But until Poland say, stop in the name of love. And Poland will now start doing what they always done, win. Now after some time, oh my god, there's some time Poland will be the champion. Cause in the name of love. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, I want you to like and subscribe, or else you will die. I'm joking, but make sure you like.